Your starting five is now 12-0, and as a newcomer to the group, what do you think it is that's made you guys click so productively so quickly?
I have to give obviously I have to give a lot of credit to the coaching staff, but also Joel and Tobias and Ben. Um, you know, be able to I guess accept constructive criticism, be able to accept their roles, but at the same time incorporate and understand what the system needs. Playing and trusting the system. So obviously, when Joel plays, we play around him, but he does a good job, not only just scoring but facilitating and creating that double team and making sure we have an advantage or a 2-on-1 on the weak side, and we usually take advantage of that. Tobias the same, taking his time within the paint and picking rolls, taking the shots, picking the shots. Ben putting pressure on the defense by pushing the pace. And for us, really, it's just playing better defense. Offensively, we do well, especially with Joel there, but just not turning the ball over and getting back in transition.
Thanks, Dan.
You're very welcome.
Let's go to Mark Narducci. Go ahead, Mark.
Danny, Doc was talking about, like, with Seth not scoring or having a rough game, that he never worries about that. And when any of you guys have had a tough stretch, he's always maintained that same confidence. Just what has that meant to you guys as players, to see a coach like that that's never going to panic if you have an off game here or there?
Well, we don't expect him to panic. He's been in this league for a long time. He's seen a lot of players, even great players, struggle. But even though Seth didn't shoot well, he was plus 18 on the floor tonight. And we know that regardless of whether or not some guys are shooting well or not, we're going to have other people that can score for us. But guys can still bring other things to the table. Seth is still going to space the floor. They still have to react and respect him so that they can't just rotate off him. And he's giving Joel space to work, Ben, Tobias space to work just because he's out there. He's a threat regardless if he's 0 for 10. But yeah, we know that said like guys like Shake, Furkan's going to come out, hit some shots, big nights. He had a big night for us, Indiana. If a guy like Seth or whoever's struggling, we're going to have other guys want to find points. We just got to play defense. And so those guys that are struggling that night, Doc expects us to come on the defense on the floor and bring that energy, that intensity, and be a plus somehow on the floor. And Seth did that tonight.
Thank you. Let's go to Rich Hoffman. Go ahead, Rich.
Danny, you mentioned the defense a couple of times.
Mm-hmm.
I am wondering, specifically in the first quarter of this game, do you think that's about as good as you guys can play defensively?
I think that I think the sky's the limit, man. We have obviously this is a different team. It's different with different matchups. I think how active we were and how many deflections we got, it was definitely a glimpse of how good we could potentially be. I think the tough part is doing it for 48 minutes. But I still think we could be better with containing one-on-one, keeping guys in front of us and rotating and faster and communicating better. But we came out to a good start, and so we got a lot of activity and a lot of deflections in that first quarter.
Awesome. We have two more hands raised. Let's go to Paul Hendrick next. Go ahead, Paul.
Hey, Danny. You saw Tobias a lot a couple years ago in that playoff series when you were with Toronto and he was here. Just what is the difference you're seeing in him from maybe that series to the way he's playing right now?
I've watched T grow up. He's from my area, my neighborhood. I don't know if you know that or not. But just seeing how he's matured as a player, as a leader, and taking his time and being patient and letting the game come to him is very impressive. And that's not just him, but everybody else around him as well. Ben and Joel, and even our guys come with the bench, Shake, Furkan, Seth, even our rookies, Tyrese Maxey, Isaiah Joe. We have so many other guys that can play and can hoop. But Doc, I guess coaching them through, and Sam Cassell is a huge part of that too, of helping them understand and picking and choosing their spots and not forcing it and letting it come to them. So him playing with that confidence, him having a swagger back. Obviously some people were talking about him last year. Everybody gets the criticism to last year, last playoffs, whatever it may be. But he's an all-star caliber player, and he's playing like right now. And we're going to continue to need him to do that. And instead of just taking his time and letting the game come to him and trusting the system and finding guys, he's still going to get his shots and his points and his numbers within the system because of how many threats we have around him.
Thanks.
For sure.
All right, we'll do two quick ones for Danny, and then Shake Milton is up next. First will be Noah, then Sean.
I'll make them quick, bro.
Real quick.
Hey, Danny. So yesterday was a rare practice for you guys, but in general, you haven't practiced very much. Given that I guess a lot of it's incumbent on you as individuals to study and figure out where you need to be better, what what are you looking at on film, just with this limited practice opportunities? What are some of the main points that you're trying to take away when you're watching film?
Well, the rare practice because of the schedule, man. We don't have many days off in between. It's the second time maybe since we started that we had 2 days in between. So we got a chance to rest and practice and get up and down. But we've been learning from film all year. We from game to game each day because we pretty much games every day, and from here on out games every day. We got another one tomorrow. But the same things we worry about, work on our weaknesses and try to better our strengths. And that's getting back in transition is one of our weaknesses, matching up, talking, not turning the ball over, taking care of it, and executing for 48 minutes. And even when we do execute, I said we get some good stuff, but there's also other ways, other things that small details of how we can make ourselves more efficient and even better. But we focus on what we can get better in each day, each night, and who we're playing against. And obviously, there's different matchups with different teams, but we focus on ourselves first, and then let the rest take care of itself.
Last quick question from Sean. Go ahead, Sean.
Yeah, hey Danny. You've obviously had a long, successful career and have found immediate success here with the Sixers. Is there anybody that you think has helped you fit in the way you have with Ben and Joel, or what's been the key with that?
All of them. Just a fresh start, refreshing, new system, new coaching staff. Just playing different. It's different with different people, with different players. You're going to have a different rhythm. I think some games I'll have some good looks, some games I won't, and that's the nature of the game, regardless of what team I'm on. But when you're winning games, it helps a lot. It makes it a lot easier. When you have a coaching staff behind you that's encouraging you and allowing you to be you, and also teach and implement, and not just offense but defensively to our younger guys and everybody on the team, it makes you feel involved regardless of whether I get shots or not. So it's just a new area, new atmosphere for me, which keeps it refreshing. I said we're winning, and obviously when we're moving the ball where we are, regardless of shots or not, I feel like we're playing the right way, and shots will come for certain guys such as myself.
Thanks, Danny.